Oh, good. Oh, excellent. Good job, camera. Love when it just decides to sync like that. Hi. You can't see me, but I can see you. Kind of. Not really. Okay. Don't know why I said that. Anyway. Oh, shoot. I left that light off. Oh, well. I won't be lit very well. Whatever, man. So, hi. Welcome to night 2 of Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. I'm excited to go. Okay, there we go. It wouldn't let me click. I'm excited to go into our night 2. Jesus, okay. My brain not wanting to work right now. I've had a long day. That startled me. Alright, so I am just going to get started. I'm not waiting for people today. Okay, maybe I'll open my water real quick and have a sip of my coffee. Well, that's it. No more delays. In case anybody missed my beautiful map last night, yes. I make an excellent map. It did, it doubled on itself. That was really freaky. I didn't like it. You're a stud, Stalin. Okay. Okay, I was gonna need 12 bugs for red, and I need to file, wait, not for red, for Emily. And I need to file shit for Mr. Jeff Akers. Ranger Jeff Akers.
Let's see. Jeff said the envelope with the earliest date goes down in the front of each box.
Okay, so my brain's in a very bad state of mind where I'm having trouble with Roman numerals. Excellent, excellent, yes. Ah! Okay, alright. Alright, strap in, folks, for this one. Oh man, this is fucking with my brain right now. That's... Alright, that's weird. Oh wait. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay. Don't worry about me. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, it takes a little while for my brain to grasp what I'm what I'm doing. Um there we go. And do I have a 12? Because that's what it's supposed to go till. Yes, the L are, yeah. Sorry. There we go. No, that's 14 is gonna go here. This is 13, so that does go here. It's 7. Sorry. Yes. Um, Seriously, there's got to be a 12, right? Because it goes through 12, and I can't have 1900, 1904, 1910, 1911. So where's like 1912? Or something before that? Am I insane? Am I insane? I might be insane. Okay. And this is 18 here, so it's then that's 19, so I've got that in the right place at least. 17, 14, already, alright. 19, it's 25. 1920, no wait, that was off, wasn't it? Yep, that was. Okay. Oh wait, no, yeah, MCM, 15. Oh lord. Oh, I'm so stupid. That's 1908. Okay. Okay, and I don't remember what this was, but I'm gonna go there. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay. So anyway, what actually goes there is... Wait, can I find... Shoot. Here we go. There it is. Alright. That's going to be 1946, so let's put that there. Wait, right? XL would be the 40, right? Shoot. What? Yes, C is 100. Um, so that's 98, I think. Let's put that there. That'd be 51. Here, what are you? Oh wait, right. $39, $32, 45, so that's there. I don't remember what I just picked up. 1997. What did I pick up? Oh shoot, that's 51. What's this? 99. Oh wait, 25. That definitely has to go over here somewhere. 40. No, that's 60. Okay. Let's see. So we got 1900, 1904, 1908, 1910, 1911, Jesus, 1913, 1914, 1915, geez, sorry, 1917, 1919, 1920, 1925, 1932, 1939, 1945, hold up, alright, there we go. That's, okay, so that has to go over here some, because that's 5. That's 51. I mean 41. Oh wait, 51. Okay, never mind. My B. No, I was right. 41. Jesus. Oh, there's an L there. Okay, sorry. That's 1970, which goes over here. Shoot, I'm sorry. My brain is not making connections. Okay, wait. How did 1925 get over here? Shit. Oh no, it goes there. It goes there. Never mind. Oh. '98. I mean, no. Yes, 98. This, okay, that's wrong. That's 69. Okay. 1900. 1904. God, they expect children to do this much quicker than I'm doing this. 1908, 1910, 1911, 1913, 1914, 1915, 1917, 1919. That doesn't go here because this is. So let's just do this. 1925, 1932, 1939, 1945. We have 1969, 1960, 1951, 1946. What am I holding here? 1970. That can't be right, obviously, because 46 shouldn't be here. I think. The first one's right. The first one's definitely right. That's 1900. Yeah, oh no, dyslexia is really messing me up. I'm seeing letters all over the place. Wait. There we go. That was my problem.
Now that they're all sorted, I can do some reading.
I mixed it all up. Okay, so they're all sorted. This is what I want to look at, conveniently enough. Michael Mickey Malone died yesterday of liver failure. Ooh, died. Wait, we need his date of death, I believe. Or no, we need the day he was arrested. Never mind. In the federal penitentiary at Leavenworth, Kansas, at the age of 52. Born in Newark, New Jersey in 1889, Malone owned and operated Philadelphia Duds and Suds, a chain of laundromats and dry cleaners that allowed him to disguise and disperse the money he made as a racketeer. Compared to other gangsters, Malone kept a relatively low profile. His desire for privacy was enforced by 4 large dogs who never left his side. Although he was rumored to be involved in everything from rum running to gold heists, he never spent a single night in jail until he was arrested in 1932 for tax evasion. That's how they get you every time. 1932. Pinched. Yeah, hell yes, New Jersey. You have a nice fictional gangster. He was convicted in the following year and was sentenced to 8 years in federal prison. He died just 2 months before he was scheduled to be released. Jeez, that sucks. Okay, so I have to imagine that the death date of the dogs is when they lost track of him, because if he was arrested in 1932 and the dogs died on January 29th, 1932, I would have to imagine that's just when he got arrested. I was done looking at shit, right? Can just look at, wait, what's this? Dragging ban is a drag for Pennsylvania treasure hunter. There's gold in them bar sandbars. At least that's been the experience of Emily Griffin, owner of M's Emporium on Moon Lake in central Pennsylvania for the past 10 years. She has been, I just blew right through that period. She has been dragging a heavy net back and forth along the bottom of the lake, uncovering and bringing to the surface relics from the 1920s. I've dredged up everything from diamond tiaras to skeleton keys to full bottles of French cognac, said Griffin. It just blows my mind that those people, blah, blah, blah. Look at something she's found, referring to Malone, who's a gangster, who's on the lake. Threw raucous parties every weekend. Last week, her windfall came to an end in the county in which Moon Lake is located, passed an ordinance making the recovery of objects from the lake bed. That's interesting justification. Anyway, the lake bed illegal. The ban arose from the fact that at the bottom of Moon Lake is We got them little critters to consider, blah, blah, blah. The eco-balance of Moon Lake is simply too delicate to ignore, Park Ranger Jeff Akers contends. But Miss Griffin begs to differ. The whole thing's just plumb ridiculous, she says. I actually don't remember what her voice sounds like at this very moment in time. I know she's got a weird, like, southern accent that doesn't really fit at all, but, everything's rotting away, polluting the water. Heck, by getting it out of there, I'm doing the county a favor. Unfortunately, the county doesn't see it that way, and it appears that Miss Griffith will have to abandon what had become a pleasantly profitable hobby. Oh, I don't know, she shrugs. I can still sell the stuff that washes up on shore, and that happens, especially after a good storm. So I may be down, she says, eyes twinkling, but I ain't necessarily out. Watch the Septics Roadshow. Monday nights on the Plumbing Broadcast Service. Money won't get flushed down this toilet. Oh, her. You're so witty. I actually genuinely think that's funny right now, so my incredulity isn't, 100% real. A gangster nabbed at Moon Lake. Sorry, the 1875 thing threw me. I was like, wait, what? Mickey Malone arrested right at his luxurious Moon Lake property. Gangster Mickey Malone in pajamas being led away. Oh, this is excellent Photoshop, y'all. Y'all, they did a great job with this. Mickey Malone, a Philadelphia businessman. Oh, businessman. We all know you don't do business in Philadelphia. I'm not sure what that... long considered by police to be a bootlegger and a racketeer, finally felt the sting, Jesus Christ. The sort of justice in his day. Carefully keep Malone's attack dogs at bay. Agents, oh no, they hurt the doggos, I know it. The Department of Justice raided the lakefront home at dawn, catching Malone and his henchmen coming completely by surprise. Within seconds, Malone was handcuffed, wearing only an overcoat over his pajamas. He was swept out the door and into a waiting car. He was driven directly to Philadelphia, where he was jailed on charges of tax evasion and conspiracy to violate prohibition laws. The police had been wise to Malone's criminal activities for years, but three previous attempts to incarcerate him failed miserably when Malone's shadowy associates, through bribes and threats, forced prosecution witnesses, wow, to recant their stories. This time, federal agents intend to rely on ledgers and tax returns. Yeah, papers don't lie, y'all. Papers don't lie. Jesus, sorry, I just caught on Al. What the hell do you have against Ohio? Now we're shit-talking Buzz Aldrin's anyway, whatever, man. However, his protestations of innocence ended abruptly when, apparently not wishing to be photographed in his pajamas, Malone took a swing at a press photographer. He was quickly subdued. The window just opened. Is a gangster about to become Moon Lake's newest resident? I like how I'm going backwards. Rumors are flying thick and fast that Mickey Malone, a self-proclaimed captain of industry with far more ties to gamblers and smugglers than to legitimate businessmen, is building a house on the north shore of Moon Lake. How dare he? The rumor started last June when the 10-acre property on which the house is being built was purchased by Philadelphia Duds and Suds, a company owned by Malone, which is widely believed... we know all this shit. Waldo Matthias. What? When asked if Mickey Malone was indeed building a home on Moon Lake, Waldo Matthias, the agent spearheading the Department of Justice's investigation of Malone, I suggest he live it up while he can, because the place we're going to send him to ain't on no beach, and he's going to be there for a real long time. Mr. Malone could not be reached for comment. Oops, I know that part. Okay, alright, y'all. Those are the only times I care about, because that's the only times when Mickey Malone was here. And then Emily for whatever fucking reason. Okay. What's in the box? Oh, right, nothing, because I haven't abducted any bugs. Okay. Well, no, I'm gonna see, because I can't remember, I feel like there might be a spot where we can look for bugs over this way. No, I'm wrong. No! No! Okay. Let's go bug hunting. That is not a cricket. What is that beetle doing making that noise? Yeah, I almost missed it. That dirt looks really good. I got a worm. Does sound more like a lawnmower than a boat. I make fun, but I really like the sound design on this game. It's actually really nice. Like, it's not always the right sounds, but like... Am I wearing the camo? Did I go back away? Uh-oh, I might have gone back. No. Do I have a picture of the garden? I mean, oops. Choo 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 choo. I think I have a picture of you.
Missed it.
No, I don't. Of course not. But seriously, did I get the thing from Red? The camo? No, I was getting that from M. That's right. Got him! 4 down. I'm a third of the way there, because I only need 12, right? Yes. Oh, well. There's nothing there. I think I also have to come out at night for bugs. too, if I'm not mistaken. Waldo Matthias. Tiffin Path. I don't know why I'm trying. I'm not gonna get it.
Come back!
That's the whole reason I'm doing this. Oh wait, that's the one I've gotten. Never mind. I haven't even been over that way, have I? Wait, yeah, no, that's kind of where I am. Or where I was, wait. Over the yellow ribbon. Okay. I know I've checked under that before. Making sure. What if I move the shoe? Okay, so I'm at the shoe. Come on, man. Show me that rock over there and not let me look underneath it. More worms. Okay, well. Recheck some of these too. So see, is there anywhere else I can find buggos? Bugs. Ooh.
those look too rotten.
That's not what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, pop into one of these things, huh? I was fascinated by the thing. I almost forgot to grab a worm. Oh, that was a gimme. Alright, cool. 2 worms. It's like killing 2 worms with 1 stone. Alright, so how many do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And 5 short, so let's sleep for a bitty bit. Okay. Getting ready to tell like it.
The moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
Great. Let's see if there's any more bugs over here. Okay. Oh. Never hurts to look. Ooh, it's a glowworm. Nothing. So I would really like to know why the glowworm was apparently chirping. It'd be great if these didn't all look like super identical. I really like this music, although it is absolutely a contributing factor to why doing this terrified me as a child. And does not make me very comfortable right now. Right. 2 more. I just need 2 more. Ah, clicked out of the window somehow, I think. Yeah, okay. Couldn't find the mouse. Or the pointer. The shoe. I don't know why I feel the need to look at the shoe every time, so don't bother asking me. Okay. This music, however, is much nicer. It's really calm and happy. You know, when I had music... Jesus, what is being murdered? Oh! caught them both. Right? That's all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. No. Hey. Can she find her way out while just randomly clicking? I mean, history says probably. Look at the sky. They did a very nice job with that. It's a little pixely, but like, that kind of gives it like a canvasy feel. Oh sure, now she automatically uses the frickin' pinched. So it's gonna be.
It's blocked. It's blocked.
Are you kidding me? What do I got to do?
It looks like a tiny hole.
Uh-huh.
What's the combination?
Just conveniently, I had a pen on me, so. Okay. Combination is 19. No, wait. Yeah. 32. No, it is. I wonder if it's supposed to be exactly when he... Let's see. These are all 0, 8, 2, 3, 2, 6. Said I was just looking before I went to nighttime. Okay. Shot in the dark here. Oops. No. Oh, I probably should put this down before Let's try. Oh. 1, 2, 9, 3, 2. Oh no! There's mine. Oh, I didn't like the way that one's scary.
I bet those were deer mice.
The Journal of William Akers from 1933 to 1942.
Speakeasy.
Wait, that doesn't... No. That's not right. Hold on. Guys. That's... Okay. Today, Mickey went to prison, but when they were walking into the paddy wagon, he told me to take care of his dogs, and when the time came to do their tombstones, like he told me to. Like he told me, whatever. Then he whispered to me to look under the Victrola in the speakeasy at Moon Lake. He said I'd find a map to the gold he stole 2 years ago. Then they shoved him into the wagon, and that was that. Poor Mickey. How's a guy who never spent one night in jail supposed to spend 8 years in prison? Okay, so they went to prison, not just... Okay, gotcha. He'll never make it. I think he wants me to have the gold because deep down he knows he's never coming home. Jesus. Anyway, I looked under the pictorial line and found the map. The problem is there's nothing on it except a bunch of lines and the words, "The dogs will lead the way." There's no X mark in the spot or directions or nothing. But I need money bad. My wife and baby haven't had anything decent to eat in months. So I'm gonna pack them up and move to Moon Lake permanently so I can spend all my time looking for the gold. Maybe you will have a rough time finding gainful employment in the middle of nowhere. It would make it a little difficult to feed your family. Mickey never told me outright that he was the guy who pulled off the hole in the floor gold heist. He always said the less I knew, the healthier I'd stay. But of course, it's the noir music going on right now. Not noir, you know what I mean. But according to the papers, a bunch of gold was stolen off a moving train right under the noses of about a dozen Pinkertons. Mickey must have greased somebody's palm real good and got him to cut a hole in the floor of the boxcar the gold was gonna be shipped in. After the gold was loaded, one of his boys crawled under the train and pulled himself into the boxcar. How do you know this? I thought you knew nothing about it. Anyway, dropped the gold down the hole onto the tracks. Mickey's boys picked it up. So what I'm looking for is 20 gold bars. The papers all said 20. I'm going to count and make sure there are 20 when we get there. Around 600. I'm over it. Okay. I've said every word I can think of to all the dogs, but they haven't led me anywhere except around in circles. Last month went around first Xander, then Vitus, then Vitus? What do you think? Anyway, and then Lucy. I don't have to follow Iggy because all he does is sleep on the porch. I wonder if that's a clue there. So, it looks like I'm gonna have to start digging. I'll dig under the... This is like... This is... Do you want the warden from the holes? Because this is how you get the warden from holes. Mickey's every day to feed the dogs. I can only look at the gold at night.
Joe Akers? Emily said Jeff Akers' father was named Joe. Maybe Jeff is related to William Akers after all.
Okay. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. I memorized the way to the cemetery. It's left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left. February 11th, 1939. That's 50 years before I was born to the day. I like to think of things in terms of me. Looking in the gold, look. Mickey changed the passcode, spigots. Wait. Go back. Go back! You bitch. Oh, you bitch. I can go forward in this book, but I can't go back. Why Mickey spent all that money on pictures of those dogs of his, I'll never understand. Because the dogs lead the way. Come on, Bill. Come on. I give up. Mickey's dead. So are all his dogs. I'll never find the gold. I got a good job offer over in Harrisburg, and I'm gonna take it. Little Joe and Sarah deserve a better life than they've gotten so far. It's high time. Callie? Oh, okay. Little Joe and Sarah. I assumed the little Joe was just Joe, but I didn't realize it was his daughter as well. Anyway, Kelly deserves a nice house and a husband that doesn't spend all his time chasing after something he can't find. But I'm leaving this journal. But whatever for. Because who knows? Maybe someday I'll suddenly remember something that he said and it'll finally hit me where he hid the gold. Maybe I'll come back here and find it after all. But in the meantime, I got my family. They're what's important. They're treasure enough. Oh. He went
The
crazy
dogs
thinking
will
about that
lead the
gold.
way. I wonder what that means.
Now I can go backward. Because this got my hopes up because, okay. Let's see. Okay, he didn't say where the other dogs led him. Just, okay. Let me out of the book. Let me out of the book. I don't want to be here anymore. Help me. Help. Help. Guys, help. Do I have to go back to the front? I don't want to be here anymore. Oh, thank you. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh. Sure. You know what? You don't need it. We have discovered this. You don't need the fucking flashlight. Okay. Let's give someone a call. Anyone, really.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, hi, how's it going?
Yeah, okay, sure.
Where'd all that stuff in your tool shed
Hey, how's
come
it going?
from?
Where all this shit in your
Just
tool
junk
should come
left
from?
behind by
Okay,
previous owners.
we're not gonna
Here with
exchange
the house.
pleasantries.
I've been meaning to take inventory and start pitching stuff, but I didn't. If they ever make procrastination a crime, I'm done for.
Yeah, that's real cutesy, but maybe just own up to your own shit.
Talk to you later.
Stay in touch. Nancy, how's it going?
This caller ID stuff is going to take some getting used to.
Never
I'm
mind,
here
I don't
too,
want to
man.
talk to them
What's going
anymore.
on?
Hey,
I could
news.
sure use a nice big
No,
hint
shut
right
up.
about now.
I didn't say
Now
that.
You found 12 critters. You
No,
can
I
come
know
over to
that.
Emily's
I don't
and get
need
that
your help.
camouflage gear.
Bye, you guys.
See ya. Bye.
I didn't need that. I knew what I was doing. I was hanging up with them so I could go to sleep and do that. You guys believe me, right? You know I didn't get a hint, right? Yeah, you guys believe me. Maybe not Al, but... Nope, don't need a clock. Come on, Nance, don't get distracted. Screw you, Al. I mean...
Hey, Nancy, how's
Am
the
I
date finally
wrong?
coming along?
12 big,
12
fat,
big,
juicy
fat,
ones.
Juicy ones, just like you wanted.
Well, now, you done all right for a city gal.
There we go.
Here you go. Hope whatever you're hiding from won't catch you. How you holding up?
I don't want to talk to her about these things. I don't
Guess I'll see you later.
like
I
her.
guess you will.
I guess you will. Alright, cool it with that fucking accent there, lady. Embarrassment. Alright, let's go bird watching. Now, I can do it. I can run across the park. I'm gonna have this on hand. Actually, let's go the other way first. So, less. Now, a smart person would look at the map. But I don't want to.
Tweet, tweet!
Shut up, Nancy! What the hell is your problem, lady? Oops, no, no, no. I did it. I did it. Nope, you stay out, mother loving. I have to complete all of these trails. I can't, like. No. Olympics because pictures. All right. No. Oops. Wrong way. Now let's see. Thinking about this. I'm just sort of thinking I've done a little bit. Maybe safe. Sometimes. Sorry. Well, you know what? Let's go find out about the water. I bet you it's been long enough, right? It's been like a couple of days, I think. Maybe just a day. Still.
Good news. I have information on your mystery woman.
You are incredible, Ranger Acres. What did you find out?
Her name these days is Vivian Whitmore. She lives in Las Vegas, and her number is 702-555-9137.
Nancy, I assume you're writing this down?
Sorry to bother you again, but did those results from the water test come in yet?
Oh, there's something here for you from the State Department of Health.
Why is it? Initial tests found high levels of arsenic in the sample.
Oh my gosh, not only is the water bad, but it seems like the well may have been contaminated deliberately.
Wait. Far exceeded. Well, that doesn't mean that's deliberate. That just implies that there might be a problem with your pipes or something. You know what I mean? Not pipe. You know what I'm talking about. Okay.
I wouldn't go jumping to conclusions without proof, Ms. Drew.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a far less melodramatic explanation.
No, I'm being poisoned. You know what? Speaking of,
What happened to Akers and the rest of Malone's gang after he went to prison?
Fortunately for Moon Lake, they all left and went their separate ways.
What do you know about a man named Joe Akers?
Why do you ask?
I recently found out that William Akers had a son.
All right, all right. William Akers was my grandfather.
And you don't want anyone to know that.
It's not exactly something I'm proud of. My father spent his whole life trying to make people forget what my grandfather was, and trying to make sure people who didn't know what he was never found out.
that's
I've been doing the same thing.
serious overcorrection of, yes, look, I am squeaky clean. Yes. Like, I can kind of maybe understand it, but, like, dude.
What did William Akers do after Malone was arrested?
I'm afraid you're going to have to excuse me, Miss Drew.
Somebody
In
poison
case
the
you've
watering
forgotten, I'm a
hole.
very busy man.
I'm a very busy man. Hi, Yogi. That's a good puppy. That's a real good pup. Okay. Alright, this soundtrack doesn't get enough love, but I am rediscovering I love it. No, Nancy, turn around. I realized I haven't really looked at the porch. Oop. Whatever, man. Sorry, I was just remembering Nancy putting water in the bucket and then going, I don't need water right now. Bitty, 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 bitty. I don't know, just so we're clear. Okay, so... I actually do want to call them now. There's a snake in my boot.
Hello?
Bess, it's Nancy.
I know that. What's going on?
I know that. Let's see. Hey, newsflash. Sorry. Sure.
Hey, newsflash. I think I know why somebody wants to scare Sally off her property, and it has nothing to do with birds, parks, or artifacts.
So what does it have to do with?
Gold, as in 600 pounds of gold bullion.
Come on, Nancy, tell us everything. Gold is one of my favorite subjects.
That's what I've got. Gold.
Well,
I don't.
found William
What else do you
Akers'
want?
journal, who, it turns out, was our friendly park ranger's grandfather.
Ooh, that's interesting. Not as interesting as 600 pounds of gold. Go on, Nancy.
I don't like this George particularly.
In the journal, I found a map with the inscription, "The dogs will lead the way."
You found a treasure map? My gosh, Nancy. Secret passageways, buried treasure? You're like a magnet for that stuff.
The dogs will lead the way to what?
Malone apparently masterminded a huge gold heist and buried the loot at Moon Lake in a secret location. According to the journal, Malone left Akers the map and said it would show him where the gold was, but all it has on it is that inscription and some landmarks.
What kind of landmarks?
The house, the shoreline, some rocks in the lake, the pump, the cemetery, and it's crisscrossed with lines like a grid.
A grid? Sounds like precise locations are involved.
Oh. Do you know what I just realized? Sorry, guys. I don't want to talk to you
Bye,
anymore.
you guys.
See ya.
Bye, you guys. There we go. I didn't even look down when I picked up the phone. I'm so dumb. 9, 1. Jeez. Trackpads are hard in this game.
If you're selling something, hang up right now. I got an air horn in my hand that could deafen a dinosaur, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Oh, no, please. I'm not selling anything. Believe me. Is this Vivian Whitmore?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You got exactly 5 seconds to state your business.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
Oh, right. The Moon Lake Park Ranger said you might call. But you have to talk fast. An old friend of mine is flying in today from Florida. And when I say old, I mean old, as in 5 years older than I am. Don't bother trying to do the math, sweet stuff. You'll hurt yourself. So, that ranger fella said you found an old picture of me.
I don't know if the sound went weird for you guys, if it's just my head, my earbuds, or something.
It was of you and Mickey Malone. Do you remember him?
Of course I remember him. I remember everything about that time of my life. It was the roaring 20s, for crying out loud. One of the most exciting decades in American history. Just because I've got a few years on most people doesn't mean my brain's turned to tapioca, sweet stuff.
Okay, calm down, lady.
Did you spend much time at his place on Moon Lake?
Moon Lake. Talk about your fond memories. I had a lot of fun there. Although I wasn't anywhere near as wild as most young people were back then. But I think Mickey kind of respected
I
me
only
for
did
that.
a little coke.
I was his gal for 5 years. He always kept birch beer on tap at that speakeasy of his just for me.
Oh.
Tell me about the speakeasy.
It was in the basement, right there at Moon Lake. Feds never knew about it, but everybody who was anybody on the East Coast back then, actors, musicians, bankers, politicians, they knew. You weren't big time unless you'd made at least one trip to Moon Lake Mickey's.
Alright.
Did this speakeasy have a secret entrance?
There was a lock hidden in one of the tombstones in that little cemetery behind the house. You needed a key to unlock it, and when you did, stairs would appear that led to the speakeasy.
Do you have any idea how to get into Malone's speakeasy from the house?
I sure don't. That saloon was built using 2 main ingredients, concrete and secrecy. Mickey always bragged that nobody could get in unless he wanted them in, and I do believe he was right. But I'll tell you what, if you send me that picture of me and Mickey, I'll send you my key.
Oh, okay. Yeah, alright, man.
How will I know which tombstone to use it in?
As a joke, Mickey had a tombstone made with the name of this federal agent who had it out for him inscribed on it. That's the one the key unlocks.
William Akers, the guy you call Willie. He wrote about looking for the gold that Malone had supposedly buried on his property at Moon Lake. Do you know anything about that?
The hole in the floor gold heist. Well, I'll be darned.
So it's true? He did bury gold on
Sorry,
his
I'm very into
property?
this conversation.
Truth be told, when Mickey told me he was the one who pulled off that heist and that he'd buried 20 gold bars at Moon Lake, I didn't believe him. I thought he was making it up. See, Mickey and I were on the outs by then. I thought he was just trying to entice me to come back. But if he told Willie the same thing, maybe there's something to the story after all.
Do you have any idea where he might have hidden it?
Afraid not. Mickey was so secretive that the men who completed his house at Moon Lake were not only forbidden to talk about the work they'd done, but they were ordered to leave the state for good, or else. But you know, I think he mentioned a map. Yes. He said he was making a treasure map and that... the dogs. Something about those dogs of his.
The dogs will lead the way?
He was always saying that. In fact, I'm pretty sure he had it engraved on his tombstone. Think, Viv, think. He said he was making a treasure map and that he was also having paintings done of each dog. He made it sound like one thing had something to do with the other, like he was giving me some big important clue. But I just figured he was playing games, trying to lure me back with mystery and intrigue. I told him to buzz off. Maybe I shouldn't have.
William Akers had some kind of map in the back of his journal. Do you think that's the treasure map Malone mentioned?
It's possible. But knowing Mickey, he probably made the map so obscure that poor Willie couldn't make heads or tails of it. Mickey loved to tease people like that. Made him feel smart. But feeling smart isn't the same as being smart. He died in prison, you know. No family, no friends. That's about as stupid as you can get.
Jesus, lady.
Can you remember anything about Malone's dogs that might suggest where he hid the gold?
I stayed away from his dogs. They made me nervous, always jumping around, barking at this or that. The only one I liked was, what was his name?
Iggy.
Iggy! I liked Iggy because he was nice and quiet. He just lay on the porch all day and didn't make a peep.
Very concerned. Sorry, I'm having trouble with my earbuds here.
Do you know anything about the safe that's in the cellar of his house at Moon Lake?
You must be talking about the wall safe. That was Willie's. By Willie, I mean William Akers, one of the guys who worked for Mickey.
We've talked about Willie. Thank you.
Did all Malone's employees have their own safes?
Not hardly. Mickey treated most of his employees like dirt, but not Willie. He honestly liked Willie, trusted him. And when Willie decided he wanted his own safe, Mickey said, "What the hey?" No one knew the combination, not even Mickey. Mostly because Willie was constantly changing it. He was a little paranoid and superstitious.
Can you blame
Well,
him for
as I
being
recall,
paranoid?
he
They were
picked the most
doing
unlucky
illegal
number he
activity.
could think of and used that for the combination. He called it a reverse jinx.
Unlucky number? Like what?
Oh, like the date that something bad happened, like when the stock market crashed, or when somebody died, or the address of a house that caught fire, or the phone number of the police, that sort of thing.
That sort of thing. Sorry, this lady's voice is just...
Did Malone say what he was going to do with those paintings of his dogs?
He said he was going to hang them in the speakeasy, and I'm sure that's precisely what he did.
It's been fun talking to you.
Anytime.
Okay, well, I gotta send this picture off. Look at the little boat. So tiny.
I apologize for my previous behavior.
That's
As
fine.
a park
I don't
ranger,
really care.
I strive to keep my personal feelings in check at all times, and that time I failed. It's my duty as a public servant to try to make it up to you. What would you like to know?
Hey, so I
I
finished
finished putting
envelopes
all
in
those
order.
envelopes in order.
Excellent. Thank you, Miss Drew. And to show my gratitude, I've got something for you.
It doesn't involve Roman numerals, does it?
No, it's an honorary junior park ranger pin. I keep them on hand so I can give them out to children whom I see demonstrating respect for park rules and regulations.
Are you
A
calling
little
me
bit
a
of
child?
positive reinforcement.
I mean, I'll take it.
Unfortunately, I don't get to give them out that often.
Oh, gee, thanks, Ranger Acres.
Oh, don't be a bitch. He's being nice. But I know all this shit. Just don't.
I've been trying to take pictures of birds for this guy named Red Knot. Ever met him?
Oh yes, the Birdman. I'd stay away from him if I were you.
Oh.
He seems pretty harmless to me.
He's a fanatic. He's got it in his head that Moon Lake would be the best bird-watching venue in the world except for one
I'm
thing.
issuing
Too
an apology
many
to you,
people.
fellow human. Yeah,
Believe
that's exactly
me,
what that was.
if there was a way to get this park shut down and all the homes on the lake torn down, he'd do it in an instant.
Did your grandfather ever
No,
find
clearly
any
no.
gold on Malone's property?
If he did, he never spent it. He wasn't poor when he died, but he certainly wasn't rich.
Okay, we're gonna stop the sentence right there.
What can you tell me about the gold that Malone supposedly buried on his property?
As far as I know, it doesn't exist. It's just one of those rumors people want to believe, so they do.
Okay.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
Hey, Yogi's so fed up with life, just in general.
Hello again, Miss Drew. Am I in for another interrogation?
I'd like
I'd
to
like
mail,
to mail this photo
okay.
to the woman in Las Vegas. Can you do that for me?
As always, I'm here to serve, Miss Drew. Just give it to me and I'll take care of it. I'm sure she'll be very pleased to get this back.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
He's unnerving, like 3 skunks in a ranger suit trying to be human. You're not wrong. Yes, hello. Hello, human. I am Ranger. See you again. I'm gonna go sleep so I can talk to Red. Because I feel like it. Also, you know, I haven't been attacked by dogs in like forever. What's up with that? I imagine Nancy's just like stomping through the brush. Hey, Red!
How's the bird watching coming along?
Well, Mickey Malone buried.
I just can't seem to find a red-tailed hawk. Any suggestions?
Well, there's gotta be lots around here. You haven't been going around wearing sunglasses and earmuffs, have you?
No, Red, I haven't.
Well, according to my bird map, they like to nest in the big tree that's just to the southwest of the Malone house. I suggest you park yourself nearby and wait. Bound to spot one sooner or later.
Hey, by the
Mickey
way,
Malone supposedly buried a bunch of stolen gold bars on his property way back in the 20s. Did you know that?
Really? That's interesting. I don't much care, but it's interesting.
I believe that wholeheartedly. I mean, I don't care, but that's cool. It's really awesome. Awesome. Go away, please.
Ever hear of a man named William Akers?
I know an extremely annoying park ranger named Jeff Akers, but I've never heard of any William Akers.
See you in a while.
No hurry.
You know what? I don't need you to be rude to me, Mr. Not Sir. You know, I'm starting to think that's not even your real name. This is BDSM name. Okay, anyway, let's go to the morning time. Okay, so where should I go to?
I don't think this is the tree Red was talking about.
Well, I wasn't paying attention to what Red was saying, so. That's not where I want to go. I want to go this way. This way. Back. No. Stop it. Stop it, you. Okay. I'm getting frustrated now. Okay, what side did he say it was on? Yeah, I looked at the stump.
Well, I don't see any hawks, but this is probably the tree Red was talking about. At least it was the tree.
Oh,
That
no.
sounded like a hawk.
Yeah. Where's my camera? Where are you?
There it is. I better get a picture before it takes off.
It's so pretty. There's something funny about that photograph.
Hey, what is that hawk standing on? Oh, that looks like a speaker.
What's it doing? Whap.
Huh?
Oh, good.
I better get out of here.
Yeah, man.
My legs are tied. I can't move. At least I can kick. If I could just get that scythe down, I could use the blade to cut the rope around my
We're
wrist.
wasting
and
time
through my
explaining to me,
hands.
Nancy. Oh. Wait. Okay. Did I mess up? Oh, I was supposed to do that. Well, that was fun. I like exploding anyway. I'm supposed to light it on fire and then send it rolling. Okay, so first things first. Take you. You. Woof. That works much better. I don't like that they don't let you, like, be able to back out of that. Because there's no way to redo that. If you accidentally hit it too early.
I can't just let this thing burn up. I've got to put it out.
Now I need a bucket full of water. Pump, Nancy! Pump! Yay! Hopefully the arsenic in the water doesn't make it more.
What in blazes happened? I saw the fire from my platform and came running. You weren't in there playing with matches, were you?
I was looking at birds, and
so
then I noticed something
terrified
on
we
the
were
house, and the
playing
next thing
with
I knew, I was
matches.
locked in the tool shed, and somebody was setting it on
I
fire.
lost my best friend in 5th grade to
Whoa,
matches.
You're not making much sense. Probably smoke inhalation or something. Come talk to me after you've cleaned yourself up and gotten some sleep. I need to tell you something.
Tell me now.
Somebody tried to kill you?
I didn't say that.
Somebody knocked you out, locked you in a shed, set it on fire, and you think they were, what, just pulling a prank?
Wake up and smell the hostile vibes, Nancy.
I guess it's
My
just
favorite
hard for me
line
to believe
in
that
any
anybody
Nancy Drew
would
game
consider me
ever.
to be that big a threat.
I should have never let you stay there by yourself.
Sally, I'm fine.
Then you
I feel
shouldn't have
bad about
fucking
your
left,
tool
should
shed,
you,
though.
Sally?
Who cares
Sorry.
about the shed? It was full of junk anyway. I'm glad to be rid of it.
That's kind of the way Ranger Akers saw it, too. He showed up right after the birdwatcher did and ticketed me for burning refuse in a manner that endangered park property.
Bitch.
That man is insufferable.
Emily
Call the
was
police.
nice, though. She came by right afterwards and wouldn't leave until I drank the tea she made for me.
Look, Nancy, one more time. If you want to leave,
Like-
just say the word and I'll come get you.
I'm sorry.
Sally,
what
one more
kind of
time,
human
I'm
being, let
fine.
alone... Never mind.
Well,
I'll do
then
this
promise
in a
me
second.
you'll be careful, okay?
I promise. I'll be in touch.
You better.
You better. No, but seriously, what kind of freaking bad person / ranger just like... Okay, I thought I could maybe look at the area from there. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop. No, I wanted to look up again. Fine, fuck you. I won't look up. Okay. This red's not going to be up there during the day anyway, so. No, but seriously, somebody claims to have been fucking knocked out, tied up, and put in... You call the goddamn police. I hope Ranger Akers is charged for fucking criminal neglect of some kind. Hey,
Hello there.
I got your birds.
I owe you an apology. After you came up here looking for those red tails, I gave my map a closer look and realized it was more than 50 years old. Reason you can't find them is probably because their favorite nesting tree is gone. Finding that hawk's gonna be harder than I thought, so why don't you just give me back my camera and I'll take it from here. It didn't get burned up in that fire or anything, did it?
You'll be happy to know that I did get a picture of a red-tailed hawk. So here's your camera back. I
Yeah,
got
that is
all
what I
the birds.
generally say.
Thank you, Nancy. Nice work. You're a credit to your generation.
Where did those gas cans come from?
I ran out of gas. So much for being prepared, huh? Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. I'm sure you've got places to go,
You couldn't have
things to
just-
see, people to pester.
See you in a while.
No
I hate
hurry.
everybody here. They're all bad people. Bad people. Now then, let's go see if Vivian, there we go. I was like, I want to say Victoria, but that's not it. Let's see if Vivian has mailed us that key yet. The red-tailed hawks are super common. Like, I see them all the time. Don't get me wrong, it's still great every time I see them, but...
A package just arrived for you from Las Vegas.
For me?
Great. Vivian sent me the key.
I'll dispose of the
It's
package.
so pretty. Wait, I wanted to keep it. You can't take it
Wouldn't
from
want
me.
to break any littering laws, would we?
The fuck is your problem, dude? You have serious issues. This is an undiagnosed psychosis that you need to see somebody about.
When and why was Malone arrested?
I'm sorry, Miss Drew. As usual, I'm a little pressed for time.
With
You
what?
have more
Like,
questions.
what do you have to do?
Why don't you sit down at the computer and peruse the Moon Lake database of fascinating factoids that I've put together?
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
Ghost Dog Lake. Hi, Yogi. I have to see him every time. It doesn't matter, it's the exact same animation. If I don't say hi to him, he's gonna be upset. This is just the rule of doggos. That's why I hate people who don't let you, like, say hi to their dog. They kind of pull him away. It's like, your dog is so upset with me for not petting him. I just wanted to say hi. Look at him tugging at that leash. Why does she, like, round out like that? Why am I going here?
Nice junior park ranger pin. You must really
It's in my
be
pocket.
on Taker's good side.
Never mind. I don't know why I came to you.
Guess
like,
I'll see
in
you
the
later.
slightest.
I guess you will.
Shut up. I hate you. And your stupid face. Just rips the door off. Okay. To the cemetery. Wrong way. That's what I thought. Dang it. Why do I always do that? Always at the yellow ribbon, I just like go the completely wrong way. That's not... I hate myself and I want to die. Okay. Cool. Just had to stop thinking. Oh, right there. I see where the key goes. Oh. B-T-W-S. Okie doke. Alright. Now, how to figure out what words I need to put in. I'm sure that there are people who navigate this game like actually using the map. I am 100% sure that there are people that exist. However, seeing as how this is how I've always done it, just wildly clicking, and since you don't like to travel in the woods, sister, it's Ariana's wild clicking away. No, why did you do that? Why don't you like me? Okay. There's gotta be a way to find out what words. I'm gonna check out the
I better be careful.
oh, right. I think... See, he says something about changing... Oh, no, that's... Never mind. Dang it. Baldo. Prison Leavenworth, 48, Kansas. Spend all my free time digging in the woods. Okay. Nothing there. Yeah, it's just the spigots. Dang it. Oh, right. Forgot that I can't just back out of it from the back. Good game design, guys. Good game. Good game. What's here? Oh, right. Let's see. Maybe we give Vivian a call. She'll always give us a head start. Or
Hello?
Is this Vivian?
No, this is your station drop-off. Vivian's
I
fixing
forgot.
snacks in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh, Eustacia and Drop-Off? Harry Houdini's cousin?
Use the air horn like I showed you.
No, Eustacia, wait. It's Nancy Drew. I talked to you on the phone a couple of months ago, just after a friend of mine was kidnapped in St. Louis. I asked you questions about the theater where the kidnapping took place, the Royal Palladium, remember?
nope, she doesn't.
Nancy Drew,
Nobody remembers you.
the Snoopy one. You're not dead yet?
No.
Most people, I talk to them one day, next day they're dead. It is an old age thing.
Oh, stop being so morbid here. Have some clam dip. Hello? Nancy? So you know Eustacia, huh? Small world. Well, what's up?
Okay, so,
I got the key you sent me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah,
There's
yeah.
just one thing.
Okay,
It doesn't seem to work.
Oh, where is my brain? The key unlocks the letters of the inscription. Just dial in the password and you'll be set.
There's just one more thing.
You don't know the password. I'm sorry. Eustacia and I've been playing canasta all day, and I guess beating her all those times took more out of my brain than I thought.
Next game, I win. Next game, loser pays for pizza.
Well, get out your wallet, sister, because you're going down. So, where were we?
I love
Oh, yeah,
it.
the password. Let's see. It was the name of that federal agent, his first name.
Waldo?
No, not his real first name. What Mickey was always calling him. Baldo. That was it, Baldo. I always thought it was mean to call him that, especially since Mickey was starting to get a little sparse on top himself.
So I just turn the letters until they spell Baldo?
Yes, dear, but like almost everything else in life, it's trickier than it sounds.
Are there any other tricks to getting into the speakeasy that I should know about?
I suppose it's only fair to warn you about the tunnels, and the doors, and the dead ends.
Oh, and there's a crocodile in there. Oh, and... Yes. Tunnels? Mean there's more than one?
There
There's
are doors
doors?
down there? Where do they go?
To the
Mickey
speakeasy,
had his
Nancy.
men dig
Jesus
a bunch
Christ.
of tunnels between the speakeasy and the cemetery with hidden doors that opened when other doors closed and lots of dead ends so that if the speakeasy was ever raided, his guests could hide from the police. I was always
I don't remember
terrified
this
of getting
at all.
lost, but you're a plucky girl. I'm sure you'll be fine.
No, hand it to me. Thank you. Plucky.
It's been fun talking to you.
It's been fun.
23 skidoo, kiddo.
I like old people in these games. When they're not, you know, depicted as useless bags of flesh. Go figure. Okay. No, you're going the wrong way, Ariana. I'm positive. Wait? Yeah. And that's a little dead end thing, right? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Did I somehow manage to go the same way again? No. Wild clicking, man. That's all I can do. So that moves all of those. I'm assuming the L. Okay. Okay. Oh, dang it. Okay. Bundo. Dang it. Stop it. See, I'm just trying to make sense of this, man. Thank you. That's much better lighting. Apparently, all you need to do is stop paying attention to what you're clicking on. I feel like that's just my motto for this game. For life, really.
It's too dark. I need a flashlight.
You've got a flashlight, Drew. Oh, okay. Alright, man.
Oh, the batteries are going dead.
No.
I can't see a thing. I'd better go back.
Ugh. I hate you, Nancy Drew. Fine. Whatever. Goes right back to Waldo. Well, off to M's Emporium, I guess. Nope, you went the wrong way, Ariana. Oh no, you didn't. I'm sorry. I'll stop yelling at you now. Now you went the wrong way. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. I like my bags of flesh as full of use as possible as well. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. I'm watching too much White Experts, you know. Good morning.
How you holding up?
I need batteries. Give me batteries.
I need flashlight batteries. Do you carry them?
Yep. But you know, I've been meaning to make a pretty display out of them.
Why don't you
packs
just
of
give
combo
me
coal over
things?
there for the longest time. Just can't seem to get around to it.
People rely very heavily on the barter system in these games.
In other words, you'd like me to give it a shot.
Here's the way it should look when you're done.
Okay. Jesus. Okie dokie, artichoke. So we got a full green line. Smooth. Oh, okay. Can I turn them? No, I cannot. Okay. But, wait. Yes, I can. Okay. Well, okay. But I need the side of it. Green, yellow, purple. Okay. Probably. I'm just gonna. Oh no! It's oranges all the way down. What are you doing, Ariana? What's happening here? Are you okay? You doing alright there, kiddo? Okay. Is that what it was? No, probably not. No, that should be, well, wait. Yeah, 'cause... I'm clearly doing the edges first, like any good puzzle, by the way. Wait, right? Yeah, okay, and then... that one. Okay. Yellow, blue. Oh. Okay. That's good, Ariana. Your brain is definitely working. I think it was the green. Yeah, okay. There we got this. Whoa! Oh, thank God. Okay, it kept... that was deeply upsetting. Oops, no. Actually, that might be where that goes. Yeah, that is where that goes. Cool.
Ta-da! One smiling goldfish. It's obviously never tried combo cola.
Oh, okay. Alright. Don't be a bitch about it.
Hey, Nancy. This mean you got them cans stacked?
You bet!
They look just like the picture you gave me, which you can have back.
Here's your batteries. And thanks, Nancy.
Okay. It is very necessary that we make them listen to every twist of this flashlight, okay? Oh, you know what? I suddenly had a voice in my head say, "Save, Ariana, save." back to Sally McDonald's home. You know what? I know Risa was saying earlier it sounded like a lawnmower. It actually sounds a lot like the lawnmower noise that they use for when you're in Nancy's room and you can hear her neighbor mowing the lawn, whichever games those are. Okay, let's do this. That's probably wrong. Yep. It's Ariana. Why are you like this? Nah, that's not fine. Is this what I've already done or something? Am I being insane? Yeah. Yeah, I am. No, I think it just happens to be these are all fucking the exact same. It looks exactly the same. It all looks exactly the same. Am I supposed to have gone? No. So, okay. I'm at the yellow ribbon. Okay. I'm tired of wandering aimlessly. Okay. Yellow ribbon is here. So I want to go that way, and then I'll get to that. I'll go left. I'll go right. Okay. Alright, I go left. Yeah, oops, that was the wrong map. That's okay though. Oh shit, I went the wrong way, didn't I? No, I didn't. Cool. Bomb diddles. Y'all. I have to do this again. Bulldo. No, man. I don't remember how I did it. Wait. Oh, right, that one. I did that one time. Dang it! I had it, and then what? Okay. My brain is having a heck of a time. Keep coming back to Bando. Funky. Come on, Ariana. Thought I could. Dang it. Okay. Okay. I have to get them on the same fucking thing. And a thinky window. Yeah, I'm doing a great job here. Ah! Even what I was intending to do. Okay, backing away because I clearly just need to reset my brain. Okay. One, two. Basie. Walpy. I mean, like, okay. Ugh. Good. I'm back to Waldo. So glad. So glad I'm back to Waldo. Dang it. Duh. Okay. How did I do that? How did I manage that? Ugh. How do you do that? Like, so consistently. Balby! And... Jesus. Why was it so much harder that time?
It's silly to try to explore this in the dark.
Well, duh. That's why you're not, Nancy. We just went for batteries for this exact reason. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I don't like this one bit. Oh.
So this is
Well,
the
that was-
speakeasy. Wow.
Convenience. Wow. Alright. Put away your light. I don't know how much is left in the game. Oh. Did that do something? Okay. There's Iggy. And Vitus.
If map is correct, the tree where Vitus would bark at the hawks
Okay.
used to be right about here.
Alright. Okay. Okay. That's too hard to see. That's a good doggy, though. This is where Xander would go. But of course, it's like freaking burned up or something. Lucy, we see. No, we don't know. He. All right. How are you not immediately going for those fucking, like... Oh. And I found the way back. Okay. So it looks like I'm gonna have a little bit of a stream tomorrow because I'm sleepy and I start a new job in the morning, so I would like to get some rest. But I found the speakeasy, y'all. That's great. So join me tomorrow night for a brief stream. I don't think I have too much more. Maybe. Pretty much just gotta find the gold now, I think. Anyway, so yeah. Come on back then and I'll finish the game. Okay, whatever, man. I'm going to bed. I'm too tired. All right. See ya.